Alright, sorry, we're back. If it looks like the camera's moved, it's because it has. I had to change the SD card. My SD card was full. But the first time I picked up a camera or was editing video was when we would record ourselves playing basketball, and while I was in Perth, that footage was still on my laptop, and I decided to edit it, or it was pretty horrible, but like it made it cool because all of us were playing basketball and we're having a good time, and it sort of just was cool for cool for the six playing, you know what I mean? There was a lot more people than six that would play down at Waikola with us, but on that day there was only us six, so people out of that, like Joe was a person that would constantly play. I think he was away that week or something, but yeah, he told me he was a wee bit gutted that there was no footage of him way back. But yeah, that was my first interaction with. Is that straight? So yeah, sorry. God damn it. So that was my first interaction with like editing video, editing footage and all that type of stuff. Stopped doing that, and then if you watch my Instagram, like the likes video that I've uploaded, I borrowed my workmate's camera. I started to enjoy editing that and editing those photos, and then fell in love with being behind the lens, because I couldn't say that the photos that I was uploading were mine because I didn't take them. Well, that's how I was looking at it anyway. I didn't take these photos, so I can't claim these to be mine, essentially. But I just wanted to learn how they got the end product. So I was getting the end product thinking it was mine, but essentially there's a whole list of things that have to happen before you get there. So I started doing that. Got a shitty camera, bought my own shitty camera, realised it was shitty. Took a break, came back, got this camera that we're recording off now, and you know, the start of this year, so before I got this camera, I got this camera maybe a week after New Year's, and I wrote all my New Year's resolutions, my goals for the year, and they were heavily based around boxing. I wanted to get another fight. I wanted to win that fight, obviously, and get to a certain weight. But yeah, essentially they were really based around boxing. And what I found was when I was asked if I wanted to buy the camera from my mate Mitchell Patterson, and I said yes, all my goals really changed just like that. I was fascinated by what this camera could do and what I could learn to do. That essentially, at that point, I was still pretty focused on getting a fight, but as the months passed, most of my spare time went from training 3 times a week to going out to shoot every night, or you know, morning sunrises and all that type of stuff. So it slowly went to photography and videography, because I thought, you know, I can, you know, that old saying, find something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Unsure if that's actually what the quote is. I might have just made that up, but you get the gist. I found myself really enjoying during my time when I was out taking photos, making videos, and I thought, man, why not see if we can, you know, take this to another level? Why not see if we can make some money, make a living? Because like I said, I watch Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon, and a couple other like vloggers on YouTube. Casey and Peter are vloggers, but Casey makes videos, and Peter is like an unreal photographer and unreal videographer. And they sort of, that was the first process of like subconsciously putting that in my mind that like, this videography thing could be a go. It's fucking seems pretty cool. I really enjoy being out taking photos, making videos. Why not see where we go? So I did some new goals, and I pretty much said to myself that I will try anything and everything within the space of the year. So this year, current year, to find my own style. Pretty much try different ways to take photos, different styles, and all that type of stuff, and mold. Get what I liked from that, and bring it back to me. Then try something else. Get what I liked from that, bring it back to me, and somehow create my own type of style. And like, I'm not saying like my style is awesome. Not at all. Like, am I confident about my abilities as a photographer? Yes. Are there other people out there that are better than me? Hell yes. Like, way better than me, even just purely in Christchurch. But like, I think one of my things that I am able to possibly or hopefully stand out from them, my personality, how I am with the camera, because I really took this year, I really took the behind the lens thing to another level, where it's like, nah man, I don't want any photos of me on my Instagram or wherever I upload these, mostly Instagram. So for a good year, I didn't upload pictures of me. I was just uploading photos of my brother or whoever wanted to come along and do stuff that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's that's essentially how it was. I'd constantly put out, oh hey, who's free or keen to go take some photos in the city. I'd get maybe like one hit back out of like 100 people that were like seeing my story, or 200 people that were seeing my story, and it was like, okay. And then I thought to myself, remember this time where I set big goals for myself, and like, they might seem a wee bit douchebaggish, but like, I want those goals to be almost like, oh my goodness, like a daunting goal. Because if it isn't that massive, I don't think it's worth achieving. Don't quote me. That might seem a wee bit dumb. Probably is. Didn't think that through, but we'll keep rolling with it. So one of my goals was to, one of them was to, the next time that I travel outside New Zealand, I wouldn't pay for it. It would be, someone else would pay for it in terms of for my work, photography or videography or whatever. And the other like massive one was on the screensavers at my job. They have like photos that go across, obviously, and I thought, you know what? One day I want one of my photos to be one of these on a screensaver. I think I'm years and years and years away from that ever happening, but I genuinely think that would happen. I want that to happen. That there is like a side goal to like what I really want to do, but like that shit there, I have so much self-confidence in myself that I think that will happen. When? Who knows? And how? Who knows? But that's more or less the process in terms of getting there that I'm trying to figure out at the moment. But so yeah, those goals, those were the goals that I changed to, and yeah, it's what are we, the ninth month now, and I really didn't think I'd be getting the stuff, checking the camera, hold up,